Welcome back. I'm Francesca Page and here's your Newsmax Now update. We begin the top of the hour with the latest of Russia and the Ukraine. President Obama just delivered a speech talking about the latest US and European sanctions. Obama says these new measures will deter more than $100 billion from the Russian economy. Meanwhile, fighting between Ukrainian security forces and pro-Russian separatists escalated today. At least one civilian was killed in an attack on the rebel stronghold. More than 1,100 people have been killed since the fighting began. Russia is facing political pressure to take a leading role in curbing the violence. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry spoke on the conflict today, saying Moscow had done precisely the opposite.
While the Russians have said that they want to de-escalate the conflict, their actions have not shown a shred of evidence that they really have a legitimate desire to end the violence and end the bloodshed.
Kerry says the U.S. government has evidence that missiles were fired from within Russia into the Ukraine. He warns the United States and the European Union are prepared to punish Russia with further sanctions. And a strong earthquake hit Mexico's Gulf Coast today, about 260 miles away from the country's capital city. The U.S. Geological Survey measured the quake at 6.3 magnitude. Mexico City's major said evacuations were made. However, there have been no reported damages or injuries so far. And new numbers are showing more and more Americans are having trouble paying their bills. A study released today by the Urban Institute reports more than 35% of Americans have debts and unpaid bills reported to collection agencies. The debts include credit cards, hospital bills, mortgages, auto loans, and student debts. Collection agencies recover around $50 billion each year, according to a separate study. That's your Newsmax Now update. Now back to the Steve Molsberg Show.